we're back, and it looks like we have a much better feed going on right now. You just saw Beaches Chapel take a three-point shot. It is 8-4. I mistakenly said 8-1. My mind was on trying to get that choppiness taken care of. Meanwhile, Leon with the steal goes to the other end and is stripped by Paris. A long pass up the court and a feed to Travis King. A beautiful move by King. So Travis King is on the board and the Conquerors lead 10-4. We appreciate your patience staying with us as we started up a new feed, and hopefully everything will be all right for the rest of the night. Conquerors with the steal. King comes up from behind, tries to tap in the missed layup, and that one goes up and over the backboard and out of bounds. A lot of fast-paced action on that last exchange, but Trinity comes away empty. Just into the second quarter, about a minute or so, and Conquerors lead 10-4. Again, we appreciate your patience. Pass knocked away by Chapman and grabbed by Robinson. Conquerors work it up court quickly. Paris goes inside to paint 1-on-2, and he will draw a foul and go to the line. Foul is on Nathan Watson. That is his first, and it's team foul number 4. And that will send Donovan Paris to the line. Now, I know that he scored 26 at Baldwin last Thursday. I don't have the breakdown of free throws and field goals for Paris, but still 26 points in a high school game is getting the job done. First free throws of the night for Paris, and number 1 is up and a little too short. Drop us a comment, let us know you're watching, and hello to our Lions fans. We appreciate you staying with us here during the technical difficulty. Always like seeing who's watching us here on the live feed. Paris missed his first. Here comes free throw number 2. This one is good. Bounces around a little bit, and Paris gets it to drop in. So it's Trinity 11, Beaches Chapel 4. Conquerors in their regular season opener. Beaches Chapel has played one already. A long three-pointer from Leon, and he buries his second three of the night. Emmanuel Leon makes it a 4-point lead for the Conquerors. Chapman with the response, a little short. That one rebounded. Braden Hagens, one of our new Conquerors this school year. He wears number 14. That's him in the far corner. Couldn't quite get to the ball in time. Now Beaches Chapel again with a chance to cut the deficit down to 2 or possibly 1. Leon has already hit 2 threes. Bounce pass right back to Leon. Another three-pointer. This one's going to be well short, but a foul called against the Conquerors. Josh Robinson getting called for the push. If I have it correct, that is his second. It is team foul number 4. Steal by Chapman and a collision as Chapman tries to go inside for the layup. That was on the floor. That's going to be called against Emmanuel Leon, his second, and the 15th foul for the Lions. So they have 1 foul left to give. The Conquerors have 2. Travis King will inbound. And a three-pointer, and it's good from Braden Hagens. And the Conquerors lead 14-7. Leon back at midcourt. Trying to set up a chance for the Lions to score. And a pass worked inside to Williams, a collision. And an offensive foul called against Braden Williams, so no basket. That is his first and team foul number 6. And the Conquerors, already leading by 7, have a chance to extend. Paris thought about that 3, threw the ball inside, but King wasn't quite ready for it, and the Lions pick it off. Emmanuel Leon near midcourt, works it to Salazar, and the Lions work it back to Leon outside the arc. Now the Lions working it inside. One dribble and a turnaround. Short jumper, no good from Shackelford. And the Conquerors come up with possession. The rebound off the floor. Travis King, also a member of the varsity football team, as is Donovan Paris. They're going to play in the region final this Friday night. Chapman for three, off the rim. Conquerors varsity football got a great 44-7 win over St. John Paul II this past Friday night in the region semifinal. They're going to take on Monroe Day School from Quincy, Florida. Very tough team in Class 2A. That's a home game for the Conquerors at 7:30 out at the football stadium this Friday night. Paris works the ball past midcourt. Bounce pass inside to King, who's all alone, and a very easy layup for Travis King, who did not play Thursday night as he and the football team were getting ready for Friday. Donovan Paris, though, did, as we told you, 26 points. Bounce pass inside to Williams, and he's right there for the layup. That's his first field goal. He has a total of 3. It is 16-9 Conquerors with 3:20 left to go in the half. Pump fake by Paris and a whistle as he tries to go inside, and he'll be called for the travel. 16-9 Conquerors lead at 3:19 left to go in the second quarter. Lions will slow things down and look for a chance to cut into a current 7-point deficit, and a whistle. Foul is called on Travis King for the slap. That's his first. It is team foul number 5. Lions will inbound. A bounce pass to Williams. They work the ball to the corner. Shackelford, pull-up jumper a little too strong. Paris with the rebound and a football pass to Travis King and the layup. That's 6 points from King, and Donovan Paris with a beautiful assist. And the Conquerors lead 18-9. 2:40 left in the second quarter. Shackelford fakes the pass, turns around and fires from the free throw line. It's a little too strong, and King pulls down the rebound. Paris directing traffic. Conquerors work the ball to the right corner and then back to the left side to Paris. Paris goes inside, misses a layup, gets the rebound, but then has the ball slapped away. It's going to stay with Trinity. 2 minutes and 7 seconds remain until halftime. And I didn't see that there was a foul call. I thought the call was out of bounds. But that's team foul number 7, so Donovan Paris will get a 1-and-1. I never saw the official indicate a foul. Meanwhile, Mason Smith is in for Braden Hagens for the Conquerors. Chris Alonzo back onto the court. He'll take over for Shackelford for the Lions. I'll check all the numbers over with Mrs. Burton at halftime. Paris, 1-and-1, no good. And that's going to be a lane violation on Paris. He missed the shot anyway. He got the rebound, but the Lions will get possession. Coming up on the 2-minute mark of the first half, and right now. So 2 minutes left until halftime, and Trinity leads 18-9. Robinson on guard of Leon, slaps the ball away. Robinson picks it up, finds Sam Byers on the other end. Basket is good, and Byers will go to the line. And we'll see which Lion gets called for the foul. It's going to be Nathan Watson, if I saw the signal correctly. Meanwhile, Sam Byers with his first score. And a chance at a three-point play. This one is good. So Myers with 3, and the Conquerors lead 21-9. Ball stolen by Paris at midcourt, and Paris will not dunk it, but he's going to lay it in off the finger roll. And then a timeout called by Coach Tyler Dillon with 1:29 left to go in the first half, and the Conquerors leading 23-9. We'll take a timeout ourselves and be right back here on TCA Conquerors Athletics. (23-9) in favor of the Conquerors. 1:25 and counting left to go until the intermission. Ball slapped away, but the Lions keep possession. Shackelford tries to find Williams inside, and Williams will draw the foul. That looked like Donovan Paris. That is called against Paris, his second. That is team foul number 6. So an inbound pass knocked away by Robinson. Lions will inbound. 1:09 left in quarter number 2. Bounce pass inbound to Williams. And a whistle, and that's going against the Conquerors. Travis King gets called for the push. That's his second foul. It's team foul number 7. So Braden Williams will have a 1-and-1. He is 1 for 4 from the line so far tonight. 3 points total. And the front end is up and good. Williams hit the first free throw. Here comes number 2. It is good. 23-11. Conquerors lead just past the 1-minute mark until halftime. Again, the Conquerors work the perimeter. Paris unguarded, and they work it to the right corner. And it looks like they're going to work down the clock here to end this first half. Bounce pass inside to King. Couple of dribbles at the baseline. Turns and shoots and scores a short jumper. Travis King now with 8, and Trinity leads 25-11. 30 seconds left on the clock. Robinson going for the steal. The ball gets away from Leon. Conquerors pick it up. Williams grabs a loose ball. Finds King all the way up top. Basket is good and a foul. Nathan Watson will get called for the foul. That's his third. Travis King got the basket and will shoot 1 free throw. King has 10 points, and all of them have come in the second quarter. Very good free throw shooter. This one in and out, however. Shackelford pulls it down. Lions now with 15 seconds to get off the shot. Shackelford guarded over near the Conquerors bench. He gets inside the paint. That ball was deflected. Mason Smith got his hands on it. Leon has less than a second. The ball is stolen. And that brings us to the halftime intermission with the score. Trinity Christian 27. Beaches Chapel 11. I'm going to take a break right here, go over to the scorers table and check on all the numbers, and we'll be back in about 8 minutes to update you on the first half and get ready for quarter number 3. You're watching TCA Conquerors Varsity Basketball on our YouTube channel, TCA Conquerors Athletics. Welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. We have about 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the halftime intermission. And let's get you up to date on the numbers with the Conquerors leading 27-11. Travis King leads everybody on the court with 10 points. Josh Robinson is next with 8. And then 3 points each from Donovan Paris, Braden Hagans, who hit a three-pointer, and Sam Byers, who has a deuce and a free throw, as does Paris. 2 fouls for Paris, King, and Robinson, and 1 for Josh Morissette. For the Lions, Emmanuel Leon has hit 2 3-pointers for 6 points, and Braden Williams has a deuce and 3 free throws for a total of 5 points. Nathan Watson and Carson Shackelford each have 3 fouls. Emmanuel Leon has 2, and Braden Williams has 1. The Lions brought 7 to the gymnasium tonight. There are 3 or 4 of the gentlemen who weren't able to make it. Of course, it's Thanksgiving vacation. Some of the players may have gone on their vacation. That happens with all the schools and all the teams trying to play on these couple of days before Thanksgiving. Well, once Thanksgiving break is over and the teams resume, the Lions will be at Stanton College Prep next Wednesday, December 1st. Then at Harvest Community School on Thursday the 2nd. Lions will play again on the road Friday night, December 3rd at Parsons Christian Academy. And they'll have a home game at Eagles View on Tuesday, December 7th. That will be the first home game of the season for Beaches Chapel. After tonight, the Conquerors are home against Parsons Christian Academy next Monday night at 7, and Hope Christian Academy on Tuesday night at 7. JV games are scheduled to begin at 5:30. We can't guarantee that we'll have both of those games, but we most likely have one of those games, if not both, here on TCA Conquerors Athletics. Just can't say for sure just yet. Next Friday night, it's the Conquerors at Christ Church Academy in Mandarin, and then the Conquerors will go to Seacoast Christian Academy on Monday, December 6th. So there are some of the next available games for both the Lions and the Conquerors, as we're less than a minute away from resuming play, with the Conquerors leading 27-11. 35 seconds left to go. Let's take a moment to congratulate Conquerors Varsity Volleyball on the fantastic season they had. Of course, all of us here at TCA, we know how well Coach Dow and the Varsity Volleyball team did. They finished their season ranked in the top 6% of all varsity teams in the entire country, according to Max Preps. That is one fantastic job they did, considering there are well over 14,000 high school programs in the country. Finishing in the top 6, that is a phenomenal job by Coach Dow and the Varsity Conquerors. Of course, they made it all the way to the region semifinal before falling to, at the time, was the number 24 team in the entire country out there at Pensacola Christian Academy in Pensacola. So congratulations to Coach Dow and the Varsity Conquerors volleyball team on just a fantastic season. They were the district champions this year. It was not an easy district with Episcopal and Providence, as the Conquerors took home that title. Third quarter now underway. The Conquerors have possession, now going from the right to the left and leading 27-11. Again, we appreciate your patience as we had some difficulty in the first quarter. My son Dean is our cameraman, and he's very good at straightening out those matters. Nice little reset between the first and second quarter, and everything looks very good now. So again, thank you for your patience. Conquerors move the ball all around the perimeter without it touching the floor, and then Goggins is going to go for the foul. There's a pushing foul against Beaches Chapel, and that's going against Braden Williams. That's his second. It is the first team foul of the half, and Trinity will inbound. Just 30 seconds into the third quarter. That is Paris for 3. That's the brand new college three-point line that just took effect this season. And Paris with the steal. Straight to the basket. The finger roll kind of hung up on the rim for a moment before falling in. And Paris is going to get a delay of game warning after the shot. The basket counts, so it is 29 to 11. Another warning would be a technical foul. Leon buried two very long three-pointers in the first half for the Lions. That's him, guarded by Robinson near midcourt. Man with the ball is Noah Salazar. He's now guarded by Walker. The 5-second count is on, and a timeout called by Coach Dillon. That will be a full timeout. So unless I missed something, Coach Dillon and the Lions have 2 fulls and a 30 remaining. Coach Willis and the Conquerors have all 3 fulls and 1 30-second timeout remaining. 29-11, Conquerors lead. Well, Conquerors fans, keep an eye on the GoFan link. You'll find the link on Facebook, TCA Conquerors Athletics. We pinned that to the top of the page, so just click on that link and then look for the November 26th event to populate. If it's not up there already, it will be very soon, so you can purchase your tickets for Varsity Conquerors football region final action this Friday night. The kickoff is at 7:30. If you're unable to make it to the game, listen to us live on MixLR, and the name of our MixLR channel is Trinity Christian Academy, Jacksonville, Florida. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play this Friday night. That is a radio-style audio broadcast. Obviously, we want everyone who's able to make it in attendance to cheer on the Conquerors. Conquerors basketball just stole possession, and a no-look pass from Paris to Robinson, and Robinson lays it in. Donovan Paris not scoring the points, but he's getting a lot of assists, finding open men. He was the point scorer in the exhibition game on Thursday. Tonight, he's playing a point man. Travis King leads everybody with 10 points, and we have a possession underneath. It is Lions basketball. Trey Goggins got his hands on the ball, as did Leon. So the Lions will inbound. 6:24 and counting left in the third quarter. Leon finds Shackelford open, a pump fake, dribbles inside, short jumper, and a really nice job by Carson Shackelford. That's his first score of the night. 31-13, the Conquerors lead. And Conquerors again taking their time with the big lead. Walker finds Paris across the court. Conquerors move the ball around without it touching the floor, and a timeout called by Coach Willis. With 5:47 left to go in the third quarter, a 30-second timeout, and the Conquerors leading 31-13. We'll pause here ourselves and be right back in just a moment. We are just about ready to resume play, and we want to give a shout out to Coach Willis and his family in Illinois. Coach Willis, originally from Chicago. Remember, this is his first official varsity game, and we're very happy we're able to bring it to you here on TCA Conquerors Athletics. So hello to the Willis family in Illinois. And of course, Coach Willis has his wife and children here, all grown up now. Gone through Trinity Christian Academy. They're adults, and they're cheering on Coach Clifton Willis, making his varsity head coaching official debut. Of course, he had the 2 exhibition games last week. And again, we're very glad we're able to bring it to you here. We may not be able to do every home game, but we'll get as many as we can. Not sure which one Monday or Tuesday we'll do just yet. Again, the ball worked around the perimeter without it touching the floor. 5:20 left to go in the third quarter, and a very long 3 by Paris. Misses wide to the left. Goggins, though, with the rebound, and then his pass is intercepted by Shackelford. Carson Shackelford at the top of the arc. Lost control of the ball. Goggins picks it up, looking for Robinson, and Robinson keeps it in bounds, hits Paris, and Paris, though, could not convert the layup. Second chance, turnaround jumper, and Paris with a really nifty play. He now has 7 points. He was looking for the foul but didn't get the call. And the Conquerors lead 33-13. 4:40 left. That is Leon. He's hit 2 long threes. That one not quite. Long pass to Byers, who couldn't quite pull it in. And his pass taken away by Nathan Watson. Leon will work it up court just like he's done all night. Pass inside. Picked off by Paris. A 2 bounce pass, and Robinson lays this one in. Josh Robinson has now taken over the game high with 12 points, and the Conquerors lead 35-13. That is Shackelford, a long 2, doesn't go, and bounces out of bounds, and will go over to the Conquerors. I'm looking at the bench area, the bleachers on the end, and I see Ian Kennedy, who is from Beaches Chapel School and is now a member of the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. He plays his home games now on this court under head coach John D. Jones. And Lions fans, if you'd like to watch Ian and the TBC Eagles play, you can do that on the YouTube channel called TBC Eagles. Dean and I work that game as well. Dean on the camera and I do the play-by-play. So Ian Kennedy playing his college basketball after graduating from Beaches Chapel School. 35-13, Conquerors lead. Shackelford guarded by King. Work to Leon. 3-pointer is up and off the front of the rim and rebounded by Jace Walker. Paris puts on a pump fake and then finds Byers inside, and Byers hits the short jumper. Sam Byers now with 5, and Trinity leads 37-13. Ian does get some varsity action for the TBC Eagles, but he plays a whole lot of minutes on the JV squad as well, and he has scored as many as 18 to 20 points in those JV games. Paris with the steal, takes it all the way and gets the layup. Donovan Paris now with 9, and the Conquerors lead 39-13. Leon guarded by Robinson. And we're going to have ourselves a whistle. And substitutions for both the Conquerors and the Lions. For Beaches Chapel, Chris Alonzo onto the court. Heading off is Nathan Watson. Jace Walker out for the Conquerors. And Josh Morissette back onto the court. Conquerors lead by 26. Pass towards midcourt to Shackelford. And a loose ball over near the baseline, and that one goes out of bounds. So Ian Kennedy watching some of his former teammates out there on the court here tonight. Leon guarded by Byers. Pull-up jumper is a little wide to the right. Morissette gets up over everybody and pulls down the rebound. 2 minutes left in the third quarter, and the Conquerors lead 39-13. And the Conquerors are going to work down the clock. And no shot clock in high school basketball. King wide open for 3 and overshoots, and this one's out of bounds, off Beaches, and it will be Conquerors' ball. And we have a timeout called by Coach Willis with 1:29 left on the clock, and Trinity leading 39-13. We'll pause here ourselves. We'll be back in 1 minute here on TCA Conquerors Athletics. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Trinity 39, Beaches Chapel 13. Bounce pass to Paris outside the paint. Robinson pulls up, gets a shot over his defender. Doesn't go through, however. Morissette finds Paris outside the arc. Paris hits Byers inside the paint. And Donovan Paris once again finding the open man. Byers the beneficiary. He now has 7. Donovan Paris has done an excellent job moving the ball around, finding an open man, and getting assists. Double dribble violation called against Leon, so the Conquerors will get possession with 57.8 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Robinson works it up court slowly, finds Byers in the corner. Byers looked like he thought about taking that 3. A long pass from Paris to King, but a little bit too high. Looked like they were going for the alley-oop, so it might have been a little too low, actually. Paris then gets the rebound, collides with Leon, and draws a whistle. That's going to be a foul called against Emmanuel Leon. So first I thought it was a pass to King that was a little too high, but then when I saw Travis King doing the communication, telling Donovan to get the ball up a little higher, I think they were trying to do the alley-oop. 41-13, Conquerors lead, 34.4 seconds left in the third quarter, and we'll pause for a little housekeeping duty. I did some Division I college basketball yesterday at the University of North Florida as they played the Jacksonville Classic. Some of the youngsters from around the city were out there doing a little mop-up duty, and at halftime they put on their own little game, and those youngsters, I don't know what group they were with, but that was an entertaining little pickup game they had at halftime, and those kids looked to be 10 to 12 years old, and they were shooting college three-pointers left and right. Donovan Paris tries a 3, no good. Rebounded by Morissette. King for 3, it's short. Travis King usually very good from beyond the arc. Byers will draw the foul, and the Conquerors will inbound. Foul's called on Braden Williams. That is his 3rd, and it is team foul number 3. Quick inbound pass, and Josh Morissette gets the short jumper. His first basket officially of the season, and the Conquerors lead 43-13. Shackelford. Conquerors might have gotten away with a foul there. I heard a slap, but no call. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter with Trinity Christian leading 43-13. 1 quarter left to play. And we'll be back in just a minute here on TCA Conquerors Athletics. Eight minutes of basketball left here tonight. The Conquerors lead 43-13. Kai Burton now onto the court for Coach Willis, along with Tyler Chapman, Mason Smith, Braden Higgins, who's hit a three-pointer already, and Jace Walker. And we have ourselves some contact just past midcourt, and that's a foul against Beaches Chapel. It is going against Nathan Watson. That is his 4th. It is team foul number 4 of this second half. And ball stolen away by Leon. One man to beat, goes to the basket, and he will draw the foul. So Leon will go to the line for two, and the foul will be called on Braden Higgins. That'll be his first. Leon has not attempted a free throw yet tonight. Braden Williams has taken all 6 shots for the Lions. He's made 3 of them. First of 2 for Leon. It's good. The high arcing foul shot, but it worked. Leon now with 7, pending free throw number 2. This one is up, and that's a really nice looking high arc. And now he has 8. He's 2 for 2 from the line. He also has a pair of 3-pointers. Higgins goes all the way looking for Smith, but Smith could not corral the pass. Not quite where Mason Smith was expecting it, so off his body and out of bounds. Beaches Chapel with possession. 7:16 left on the clock. High pass to Williams. He is blocked by Smith. Tyler Chapman up the court for the Conquerors. Higgins gets it back outside. Remember, the three-point line is the inside line, the white line for high school. The middle line, the black line, means nothing anymore. That's the old college 3. That is Jace Walker with the second chance basket. He is now on the board, and the Conquerors lead 45-15. The new college line that Trinity Baptist College uses, they play on this court. That's the blue line. Got put on the floor last year and is now the official three-point line at the start of this current season. Conquerors get the foul. Looks like Chapman. No, it is an offensive foul called against Beaches Chapel. My mistake. And it is called against Noah Salazar. That's his first personal foul, and team foul number 5. Watson almost with the pick, but he knocked it out of bounds, and the Conquerors will keep possession with 6:26 left to play. Jace Walker for 3. That one is in and out. Shackelford brings it up the left side of the court, and he's going to draw the foul. That is going against Braden Higgins, his second. Team foul number 2. It's on the floor, so the Lions will inbound. That is a three-point effort from Shackelford. Bounces off the rim, and the Conquerors get the rebound. Smith pulled it down, and the Conquerors work it to Higgins and brings it up court. That pass knocked away. Nice defensive play by Williams. And then a pull-up nullified on the traveling violation, as Watson might have been better off just continuing on right to the basket. And the turnover gives the ball back to Trinity. 45-15, 5:41 left to play. Chapman tried to pass the ball inside to Higgins. Ball got away, but the Conquerors got possession and draw the foul. Foul is against Emmanuel Leon. That is his 4th, and the Lions have only 7 men available. Both Emmanuel Leon and Nathan Watson now have 4 fouls. New man on the court for the Conquerors is Griffin Edenfield, and a traveling violation called, and that'll give the ball back over to Beaches Chapel. Well, we mentioned Donovan Paris with 26 against Baldwin and Josh Robinson with 10. Sam Byers had 6. This is the second exhibition game last Thursday. Josh Morissette scored 5. Tyler Chapman had 4, and Trey Goggins had 2 for the Conquerors. Paris having another terrific game, not necessarily points-wise, although he does have 9. And I didn't keep track of assists, but Donovan Paris is tonight's player of the game. This one goes out of bounds and back over to the Conquerors. Josh Robinson is the leading scorer on the court with 12. Looks like he's done for the night, but Donovan Paris with 9 points and a very good number of assists. I don't have that number, but he had moved the ball around the court very well, kept finding open men and getting assists, finding teammates available to score, and many of those with great passes to open Conquerors underneath for easy layups. Sam Byers got a couple of those and got 7 points out of it. That one goes up and over the backboard, which means out of bounds, and the Conquerors, with 4:40 left to go, lead 45-15. So does Edenfield, Burton, Higgins, Chapman, and Smith for the Conquerors. That's Smith with a bounce pass inside to Makai Burton. Way up, no good, and out of bounds, and it's Beaches Chapel's ball. New Conqueror coming out onto the court. Joseph Sutphin now in the game for Coach Willis. Joseph Sutphin is the gentleman wearing number 4 in the white jersey. He's at midcourt now. Shackelford up the left side of the paint and draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. And we'll see which Conqueror gets called for the foul. It was Joseph Sutphin. That's his first. It's team foul number 3 for the Conquerors. And Carson Shackelford will get his first free throws of the night. He has 2 total points. And the first of 2 is good. 45-16, 4:12 left on the clock, and a substitution will send Chris Alonzo in for Nathan Watson. And Coach Willis, just a few minutes away from his first official varsity head coach win, as Shackelford goes 2 for 2 from the line. He has 4 points, and the Conquerors lead 45-17. And we were very glad we were able to bring it to you. And in case you missed the introductory article of Coach Willis, go to tcajax.org/athletics, click on Varsity Basketball News, and then you'll be able to read about Coach Clifton Willis and the progress that he made through many years as a JV coach and many things he did before coming to Trinity Christian Academy, and he is now the head varsity basketball coach here at TCA. 45-17, Conquerors lead, 4 minutes and 3 seconds left. And again, Trinity Christian has 2 more home games after Thanksgiving before they go on the road. Parsons Christian Academy Monday night, Hope Christian Academy Tuesday. Those are both JV varsity doubleheaders. We're going to pick one of those games to do. We're not sure which one yet. And bring that to you here on TCA Conquerors Athletics. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left. Beaches Chapel for the Lions. Their next game is at Stanton College Prep on Wednesday, December 1st at 7 p.m. in downtown Jacksonville. My wife Beth is a teacher at Stanton. She'll be interested in that ball game as that one gets knocked out of bounds. And Stanton is coming here to Trinity in January. So my wife will be here with a little bit of mixed emotion, cheering on both the Conquerors and the Blue Devils of Stanton College Prep. Bounce pass to Sutphin, and he is going to draw the foul and go to the line. I believe that was Shackelford, and that is the correct call, and that is his 4th. So Joseph Sutphin, a chance to get on the board. 2 free throws coming. And the first of 2 is good. Little low line drive shot, but he got the bounce off the front of the rim. And a chance to go 2 for 2. Number 2 is good. So Sutphin converts both. He has 2 points, and the Conquerors lead 47-17. Pretty good crowd here at Trinity Gymnasium, especially considering many of the students have gone on their Thanksgiving break. Of course, officially, that started on Friday, but many go out of town, and it's great to see the gymnasium very close to full. Foul's called against Sutphin. That's his 2nd. Noah Salazar, a couple of free throws. First one off the front of the rim. Lions are now 4 for 5 in this second half, 3 for 6 in the first half, and free throw number 2 a little too strong. Rebounded by the Lions. They'll get another opportunity. 3.5 left to play. That one bounces off the rim 3 times and drops in for Noah Salazar, so he is on the board. Conquerors, though, lead by 28 at 47-19. And they'll use up as much of the time as they can do. Hagens inside the paint, and a nice one-handed jump shot. Braden Hagens hit a three-pointer in the second quarter, so he now has 5, and the Conquerors have regained their 30-point lead. There's a three-point effort off the front of the rim, rebounded by Shackelford. Now a loose ball at the baseline, but Shackelford comes up with the rock. Goes inside and will be called for the travel as he left both feet and came down before getting loose of the ball. So that is a traveling violation, no basket. 2:40 left to go. Conquerors lead 49-19. Hagens with the three-point effort off the rim. Chapman with the steal, but he couldn't convert. And we have ourselves a foul. It's going to be Beach's ball. Joseph Sufin gets called for his third personal foul. It is team foul number 5. 2:28 left to play. There's a three-point effort, bounces around and comes out. Chris Alonso with the attempt. Burton brings it up the right side of the court. Sufin spins around and could not get the short jumper to fall. Shackelford up the left side. Finds Leon. Ball worked to the corner. Salazar runs the baseline, has a man open, and Shackelford fires off the three, and it's good. Carson Shackelford, his first 3 of the night, 7 points. Conquerors lead 49-22. Hagens back over at the table, waiting to check in. That's Sufin going up, and he is blocked. And the basket on the second chance from Griffin Edenfield. First basket of the season for Edenfield officially. And it is 51-22, Conquerors lead. That is Leon for 3, and pulled in by Sufin. $1:08 left to play, and a timeout called by Coach Dillon. Inadvertent whistle, actually. The official thought that Coach Dillon had called the timeout, but Coach Dillon was just relaying plays to his team. And a substitution, Landon Treadwell now on the court for Beaches Chapel, and heading off to make room is Braden Williams. Mason Smith takes the inbound pass, finds Burton. 1 minute to play. Burton inside the paint, and he'll draw the foul and shoot 2. Foul is called on Nathan Watson, and if I'm not mistaken, that is number 5 for Watson. Of course, I've been known to miscount. It is Chris Alonso who was called for the foul. My mistake, Watson is not on the floor. Meanwhile, Mekhi Burton hits the first of 2. First point for Mekhi Burton, and second one no good. Up the right side is Noah Salazar. Finds Leon inside the paint, and a bounce pass outside to Shackelford for 3, and he converts his second three-pointer of this fourth quarter. Shackelford now with 10. 35 seconds left, and we'll see if the Conquerors get off another shot. That's Mason Smith going inside. Couldn't convert. Chapman on the steal. 20 seconds left to play. Chapman loses control of the ball in the corner, and his pass is picked off by Alonso. 13 seconds left. Shackelford brings it up court. Fires off another three. It's good. That's 3 in a row, and a great fourth quarter for Carson Shackelford. He finishes with 13 points. Buzzer-beating three is no good, but the buzzer sounds, and the Conquerors have won this one by a final score of 52-28. So Coach Willis wins his official varsity head coaching debut, and he does it with Josh Robinson leading the way with 12 points, Travis King 10, Donovan Paris 9, Braden Hagens with 5, Griffin Edenfield 2, Jace Walker 2, Sam Byers 7, Josh Morissette 2, and Makai Burton with 1, assuming no mistakes. For the Lions, Carson Shackelford with those 3 3-pointers right near the end of the game finishes with the game-high 13 points. Emmanuel Leon had 8, Noah Salazar 2, and Braden Williams with 5. So once again, the final score 52-28. Conquerors now 1 win, no losses on the season, and Beaches Chapel falls to 0-2. And Donovan Paris is tonight's player of the game for his assists, ball movement, and finding the open man. Well, thank you everybody for joining us here on TCA Conquerors Athletics. For Dean Bureau, my son on camera, head coach Cliff Willis, principal Dr. Robert Kinder Sr., and athletic directors Ferland Dormany and John Murphy, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night